Hey guys, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being with me today. So, as I said yesterday, we are going to talk about how we can say no more often and why we should say no more often to other people. So, years ago, I used to say so much yes to people. They were asking me to go out. I didn't want to go out, but I went out. Even at the office, I was working when I used to be an employee. I was working. They were telling me to do things that I shouldn't be doing, but I couldn't just say no. I couldn't say no. And I was just saying yes and yes, yes. But I was feeling these, suppressed emotions and feelings. And like heavy, so heavy on my chest. I couldn't breathe. There were so many times I couldn't breathe. But I was keep saying yes and yes and yes. And I had this with other clients of mine. I keep constantly saying yes and yes. When I realized why I was saying yes, and I saw that with other people too, then I said, Opas, oh, I can't keep doing that. I can't keep doing that. No. So the reason that, okay, I will say it differently. Most of the people, they will say that, but I'm saying yes to my people, to the people that I care and I love, because I want to please them, because I love people. I'm a good person. I want to be a good person. So I want to please people. Of course. And that's amazing. But that doesn't mean that by saying no, because you are not in the mood, you are not feeling like, or you don't want to do something, that doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That doesn't mean that you don't love your people. That doesn't mean that you don't love your job or that you don't respect your boss. Of course not. Who said that? No. It's what we create in our head, perception. So we created this perception that in order for us to be likable, because, oh, come on, guys, and don't lie to me. Everyone wants to be likable. Come on, everyone wants to be likable. And people wants to be around you and you want to be around them. And it's lovely because people are social beings. It's lovely to be all together. And I think it's the main thing that we miss now with the lockdown. So, but you can be likable and you will be likable and be respected because you are you. Because people want to be around you because of your personality, of who you are. They don't want to be around you because you are constantly saying yes to them, and they shouldn't. And if that's the reason why people, some of them, they might want to be around you, then maybe they're not the right people for you. The only person that you own to be honest and truthful, the first person, is yourself. If you are not honest with yourself, how can you be honest and a good person with other people? You have to be honest with yourself and you have to love yourself. So when you don't feel like it and you say no, don't feel scared that they will reject you. Don't feel scared that they will judge you. If they will, then they're not the people. These people are not the right people to be around you, next to you, or your life partner, your friends. I don't know. But you need to be able to express yourself and feel free to be yourself and act like yourself. Don't be someone else just to please someone else, and it goes on and goes on and goes on, because you will never please yourself. You will never be truly happy. And that's the thing in life. We don't know how long we have in front of us. We don't know if there is tomorrow for us. We don't. And we only live once, as far as I know. So why don't we all, let's try to make this life worth it and try to be happy and have genuine, lovely people around you, that they love you for who you are and not because you are constantly saying yes to them. You are not anyone's slave. Either that's your life partner, either that's your friends, family, work, any kind of relationship you have in your life. You are not a slave. Thank God we still have freedom. So you should First, say yes to yourself, and then say yes to anyone else. So love yourself first, and with a polite, of course, in a nice way, say no if you feel like it to the other people, or say yes if you feel like it, but say yes or say no for the right reason. And thank you for watching me. And tomorrow we'll have a live streaming, so you will be able to ask any questions you want. But I will guide a little bit the conversation. I will circulate later on the social media, the subject and the time, UK time. And yeah, I can't wait. Actually, it's my first live streaming, and I will appreciate if I can have you all on board. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow.